HPE won a $931 million 10-year contract to expand the Defense Department's secure private cloud. The project uses HPE's GreenLake platform to give the military cloud-like flexibility while keeping sensitive data on controlled infrastructure. It supports multi-tenant workloads, central management, and AI-ready systems, which is another step in the Pentagon's ongoing IT modernization push. Al, we've covered the JEDI contract a number of times in the past, and that was a whole lot of drama that I really don't care to revisit again. How did HPE slip in the back door with GreenLake and make this into something that they can hang their hat on?
Well, it seems that this is a relatively small purchase. Last week on the rundown, we covered the $50 billion for Amazon or AWS build out for defense. So when we look at sub-$1 billion spend, I know it's a lot of money, and I'd much rather it was in my bank account. Uh, it's not that huge of a spend, so maybe this was just a an ongoing piece of development. Uh, I like that this is centered around HPE GreenLake private cloud being deployed and to take workloads that don't suit pushing out even into the regulated cloud environments. Uh, Defense networking is always very complicated. There's always different levels of security required, and good, very strong isolation between the different environments, to be they secret, top secret, or operational, all of those separations. So um, this is again delivering things like AI readiness into the infrastructure for those more secure locations where you can't farm it out to OpenAI. And hang on, did we just mention that? Yeah, so bringing things on premises, putting these into air-gapped locations where there is no internet connectivity provided as well, but still with centralized management across those secured networks. Across each of those secured networks, you have to manage each of them separately. It does sit within that wider wave of lots of money being spent on upgrading and improving the compute environment and modernizing applications for defense. Say $931 million is a good big spend for the customer who is, yes, buying some infrastructure, but on the scale of investments for government and defense spend, computing spend alone, it's not a huge amount of money. It is looking after those highly secured networks, highly secured applications, and potentially being used globally with thousands of users. So this could well be lots of very small, at least on defense scale, lots of very small deployments. I've seen entire clusters put into units that can be deployed out the back of a cargo plane and land on a field and then be assembled up. That kind of infrastructure is the kind of place where it really is air gapped and needs to remain that way. There's no indication that this is about air deployable data centers, but it is HPE's GreenLake getting a big thumbs up from Department of Defense.